Good day everyone. Today I will be discussing sets and subsets, which is one of the basic and most important topics in mathematics. Let us start with the meaning of a set. A set is a well-defined collection of objects. These objects are called the elements or members of the set. Almost everything in mathematics can be described using sets, which is why set theory is considered the foundation of mathematics. We usually name sets using capital letters such as A, B, or C, while the elements of the set are written in lowercase letters like A, B, X, or Y. One way to describe a set is by listing all of its elements inside braces. This is called the roster method. For example, if we let A equals set 1, 3, 5, 7, then 1 and 3 are elements of A, but 2 is not an element of an A. To show that an element belongs to a set, we use the symbol E, which means is an element of, so we write 1 is an element of A. If an element does not belong to a set, we use the E with the slash in the middle, which means it's not an element of, like 2 is not an element of A. It is important to remember that the order of the elements does not matter in a set. Sometimes listing all elements is not practical. In that case, we use another method called the rule method or set builder notation. In this method, we describe a set by stating a property that all its elements have. Now, let us look at some important sets used in mathematics. C represents the set of all integers. C plus is the set of all positive integers and includes all positive integers and 0. Q is the set of all rational numbers. R is the set of all real numbers. C is the set of all complex numbers. There is also a special set called the empty set, which has no elements at all. Next, let us talk about subsets. A set A is a subset of B if every element of A is also an element of B. We write this as A subset B. We often use Venn diagrams to visually show the relationship between sets. An important idea to remember is that every set is a subset of itself, and the empty set is a subset of every set. Now, let us discuss finite and infinite sets. A set is called finite if it has a specific number of elements. This number is called the cardinality of the set and is written as A. If a set is not finite, then it is called infinite. Another important concept is the power set. The power set of A, written as P parenthesis A parenthesis, is the set of all possible subsets of A. For example, if A equals set 1, 2, 3, then the power set of A includes the empty set, all single element sets, all two element sets, and the set A itself. To conclude, this helps us organize and understand mathematical objects. Knowing how to describe sets, identify subsets, and understand their properties is very important because these ideas are used in many areas of math. Thank you for listening, and that concludes my report.